Hey everyone, it's May 8th, and that means that if today's your birthday, you share it with Cynthia Coffman, the serial killing partner of James Marlowe, who strangled 4 women in the fall of 1986, and that is the two of them right up there. Coffman was born in St. Louis in 1962 and grew up the favored daughter in a wealthy family. She had a relatively trouble-free childhood until she became pregnant at the age of 17. She married the father of her child, who was abusive, and after 5 years, she fled their home, heading west to Arizona, bringing nothing more than her car and the clothes on her back. Coffin began dating a man while she was a waitress in a small town, moving in with him, and annoying the neighbors with parties and drunken fights on a nearly nightly basis. The two headed to California when they were evicted from their apartment, driving across the desert. They headed through Barstow, which is about 100 miles from Los Angeles, and from personal experience, I will say, is squarely in the middle of nowhere. Caught running a stop sign with a loaded gun and methamphetamines in the car, they were both thrown in the local jail. It was there that Coffman met James Marlowe, who was to become her true partner in crime. He was a proud member of the Aryan Brotherhood and was nicknamed the Folsom Wolf from his time spent in the prison, and sported racist tattoos and had a long rap sheet filled with home invasions. Marlowe was doing time for car theft, and as soon as he was released, the two began an ill-fated romance. They robbed homes as they traversed the country, spending time with Marlowe's many relatives across the Southwest until they wore out their welcome and moved on to another town after robbing them. Following a burglary in Kentucky, they got married, and Coffin got a tattoo on her buttocks reading, "I belong to the Folsom Wolf." They soon headed west again, and in October of 1986, their crime spree turned deadly, strangling a woman from Santa Monica after robbing her for money she had withdrawn at an ATM. 2 weeks later, a woman in Riverside died by their hands. Next up were women in Redlands and Huntington Beach, and the last victim showed signs of sexual assault as well. They slipped up and threw out the checkbook of one victim along with some paperwork bearing their names, and a statewide APB went out to find them. While they tried to hide out in the mountain town of Big Bear, an innkeeper contacted the police and they were arrested. Kaufman led the authorities to the body of a victim they had yet to find, and the pair had a falling out, pointing the finger at each other for the murder spree. She and Marlowe were both convicted of murder and sentenced to death. Kaufman currently sits on death row, where she is the longest-serving woman to be sentenced to death in American history. If this is your birthday, I hope you have a great day. Drop me a comment so I can wish you a happy birthday. If you know somebody whose birthday it is today, send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to Cynthia Coffman, happy birthday, you bastard. P.S. Happy Mother's Day.